do it, I suppose.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious.
Always sets me to think. What to do about combat? Days like this make me glad to be alive.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull.
Fine place.
A breath of fresh air is just what I need.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
It turned from the high road to vanish. Was carrying some few dozen horns at the
There's
town.
been more restrictions on good. If you've naught to say, I'd best be going.
Our first sovereign in decades. Last was him.
Why, no. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
It would seem our sovereign has...
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Another ale can't...
I find it liberating to hunt.
Everyone who dances with naught but tedious talk.
Methinks I'll have a rest.
Surely these
Methinks I'll have a rest.
wait for new equipment. Let's... Twouldn't do to meddle in...
Everyone who
If you've naught to say, I'd best be going. I'm frightfully busy. No time for... I'm frightfully busy.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll.
nodded off for a moment there.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient waiting.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
That's just what I was thinking.
Look at Lawrence Thomas Brown.
Good. We're here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me, but would your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's eastern edge to probe into the... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Ah, masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other rev... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Pray, make use of the key I gave you to enter the palace dungeons. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked...
This way, if you please. Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. We shall wait here till your business is done.
What to make of this?
I'm frightfully busy. No...
I suppose I avail myself of the victory.
These masks are not but a hindrance.
Best to remain sober. Much...
Don't look to me to solve this.
What? No. Pay me no...
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
No. We who are gathered here...
I'd sooner stay out of the battle where it was.
I'm sure I can handle this.
Barely lift their son.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through. Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available.
I'm not sure what's best.
Could have sworn I ought to attend.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Quite the predicament.
What else needs doing?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Stands on end.
Shall we get some rest then? "'Twas a certain sorcerer."
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Off to market I go.
Boots lace.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I know the way. Follow me.
A guide is most...
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, you're not from round here, are you? How I envy. I long to learn more of the outside world. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money I owe you. I should have the remainder ready by our next meeting. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then...
Gather round. Treat.
Your ears to a tale by a master sword.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
You!
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade...
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Fire upon you!
What's the make of this?
Oh.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Light gives our foes frustrating mobility. It will be tricky to fell them without luring them into range.
I am well aware of it. Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle. Well done, Master. I learned of a forgotten riftstone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Success! Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
You see, this is the product of your heedlessness. If
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, no...
Put out that fire, lest we all go up in smoke.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with everything. Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance...
I do so enjoy the smell of the forest.
We are not alone here. Monsters lurk nearby. I sense them.
It is no great shock to me.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Here we go again.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Understood. It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
I am well aware.
Tis not every day one happens upon a material so rare.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. shall not fail you. Might I be of assistance?
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. I run, lightning's back. I see a spot where we might mine ore. Just yonder.
Ore can be used to strengthen arms and armor.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. That took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Fancy a look at my wares?
I'm sorry, Master, but we seem to be missing aught that we require for our delivery. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. shan't suffer such an offense. We are our master's murderers and no other. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
Should your pack grow over full, have... No fear.
All told, I'm rather satisfied.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape. Leave the finding of equipment enhancement.
I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship.
Let us work together to
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable. But in time, we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Choppers, master!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Oh! That was a sight for the whole!
I can do no less in service of the Arisen.
Not a bad idea.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You'll not live to regret this. Phew. My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?